This video is a joke. I only grouped those two up cause you just know they shag each other on the weekends. Shout out to the Monster Hunter collab. Do you reckon Cornman still wears his bloody mask while going balls deep on Yato? Depends on what she wants, I guess. I definitely would want that. Rangers is an old man, but he is a good old man. If all of our senior citizens were like Rangers, there wouldn't be a generational divide. But there's one big L about him. He's an albino and he has red eyes, which means that if he wasn't a scaly, he would probably be a ginger. Listen, Shirayuki, I get that you are going through a belated emo phase. Nothing wrong with trying to find yourself a bit later in life, but did you have to call yourself White Snow if you dress like an alt aesthetics TikToker? That's how they get you to buy skins, people. Very pink skin, actually. Lava unironically became way cooler with her alter. I previously thought she was just a bit of a dickhead. You can really see her get slightly more normal over time if we don't take into consideration that she calls herself Purgatory. Like bloody hell, that's not even Chunibi, yo. That's you need help, yo. Anime girls would do anything but go to therapy. Fuck's sake, hibiscus annoys me. Like, how can you fuck up making a salad? I thought it was gonna be a thing like with Lava, where she would grow on me after getting an alter, but I swear she's gotten even more annoying in her new form. People get infected and lose their loved ones, meanwhile she's like, yo, you guys ever heard about salad? Who let her cook for real? You can tell that this girl has some deeply rooted issues. Listen, this picture here is 26 years old, so how old is Siege? Like 31? And she still walks around like dabbing and shit? Literally, I am young too, fellow Victorian Street Gang members. Let's listen to some Stormzy, Wagwan, shanking Famalam. I can't lie though, I kind of started to play the game because of her, so she might have issues. But they are my issues too. When I first started to play years ago and knew absolutely nothing about this game, I thought that Nerl had 4 legs like a horse. If that was the case, there would have been at least one memorable thing about her, like fucking hell, you're just Konosuba darkness without the masochism, so literally just a meatball with blonde hair and a big shield. I fight to protect my friends, you ain't got any. And then the alter came out and she's pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest with you, I once watched her animated 3D PV while drunk as fuck and I started to cry. They deserve so much better. I swear Vigna is just way too chill. She is one of the few operators I'm not gonna roast. It's just kind of weird that her parents named her after female genitalia, isn't it? Like, what would her brother be called? Penis? Nah bro, they should have used protection. Meteor is pretty cool. She came out of the forest and the first thing she gets for herself is a fucking Gucci jacket. Somewhere in a different universe, she's a lifestyle influencer on Instagram. Oh, wait. Made in abyss looking ass. She walks around with her Bluetooth box as well, but she must be using it the wrong way, cause she pulled this weird ghost thing out of it. I don't have any spirits in my Bluetooth box. Bro, you keep your receipts for situations like that. Imagine rocking up to the function like that. Yo, you got the music box? Yeah, it came with a dog. You got any infants to feed it? Word on the street is that Perfumer's Garden helps you in dealing with stress and psychological trauma. What kind of plans she got over there? Like you go to the garden, kneel down and just look at the flowers, thinking that it's gonna help you with your JT8 free trauma or something. Then Lena the plug shows up and says, I was gonna sort you out a gram because that's what people usually come here for, but after watching you stare at my flowers for about an hour, Zaza is not going to help you, bro. I would let Gravel do unspeakable things to me. Unironically, I really like absolutely everything about her, especially the fact that she just licks your face when you first meet her. Awesome start to a professional relationship. Face licking is just how you say hello in Concrete Land. That could lead to some very weird shit though. Imagine if you invite her to come and grab some beers with the boys after work and upon introducing her she just licks your homie's face. Like, sharing is caring, but that's a bit excessive, isn't it? If you ever feel left behind in life, just remember that Orchid exists. Girl decided to join a pharmaceutical company in her late 40s. You're never too old to make mistakes. Adnakiel is so boring, fam. Like, even your Halo is trying to get away from you, bro. The reason you don't have a gun license is the fact that every Laterano official fucking falls asleep when entering a conversation with you. The power of the law is not enough to break the power of your mouth. Serious Originium slug energy over there. Imagine being in a squad with Arknights and still being the second most interesting person in the room. Third most interesting if you count Cardigan's shield. Like, fucking hell, there really was no reason for him to exist up until that admittedly cool partner look skin. Yes, Stewart, your entire legacy is a login event. Jessica's the type of girl to get a panic attack when having to do a phone call. Honestly, same. I love Jessica. I think she should get more skins, though there aren't enough of that. Nah, but real talk, the way she's facing her anxiety and working on herself, hyper respectable. Be like Jessica. Fang's hair color is very based, Lucina-ish, and that. Plume is literally the only operator I have nothing to say about. I know this dwarf is supposed to be lazy and shit, but imagine being so fucking lazy that you chose the name of your country as your codename. Imagine if we did this in our world. We now announce the death of the Queen of England. England. President USA has given his condolences. There's just something weird about a guy named Nah, seriously, he freaks me out. The type of guy to watch JAVs for the plot. Beagle is my son. Vanilla has a problem with technology. In the manga she even struggles to open up a sliding door. And I don't know why, but there's something really funny about the image of her standing in front of a Walmart and just crying cause the fucking door won't open. No wonder she has conversations with Originium slugs. Those are the only creatures that can relate to her fucking struggles. People talk so much about Ansel's dick that they forget to talk about the things that actually matter. Like his color scheme. I swear, his hair is sick. Imagine having a squad leader who just doesn't fucking speak. Melantha, the enemies are approaching. They are breaking through our defensive lines. Melantha, they have killed Arknights. Actually, who cares? Melantha, they have killed unnamed NPC number 5. Like fucking hell, girl. You are goated on the sword, don't get me wrong, but you give off the same energy as Frostnova in chapter 7. Maybe you shouldn't be the one giving out orders. And while you wait for part 2 of this to come out, come and watch my streams. Lots of banter over there. Now click on this for way more, haha. Cheers!